know about my vision.
Original men,
Yeah, man.
I wouldn't agree with that one, because remember, Israelites.
What was first? Not Israelite, Hebrew.
Yes,
Well, it's two sections to that too now.
right. But that's where we're going into. Because the Israelite before Adam couldn't be an Israelite because his son is Israel, or his son was named Jacob.
Okay.
So if he was considered a Hebrew Israelite, he would have to be from, as we saw right here, the seed line. Right. His father has to be Israel in order for him to be that. That's why we always go into the understanding and the sharing of you're an Israelite based off of your father.
That's right.
God. Let's read this. So, Jerusalem is above and free. That's the mother of us all. The mother of the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. So let me share something with you. Let's get Leviticus 20 and 13. Cause I want to challenge the thought. Cause I love what you're doing. You're raising up your son and your daughter.
I don't challenge. I like to listen. You know, I'm an open-minded brother. Like I tell you, you know, I like to listen. See what's going on. You know what I mean? I'm all open-minded.
And I see you love your children. You take, as parents, we take pride in how we rose them.
They ain't chose to be here, so we gotta love and cherish. You know, in order for them to be raised up, for them to come back, you gotta be able to teach them right, and give them the right studios. That's all.
Right. So I wanna touch on that because that's important. It's important because let's say you have a nephew that you raised, and throughout their life, 18 years, from age 1 all the way to 18, and then they come to you after college. They're like, "Hey, grandpa or uncle, this is my, let's say it's your son, your nephew. So this is my boyfriend." How would you feel about that?
How would I feel?
Yes.
For him to be coming in my presence, with another man, I wish him well, but it's not my character.
Right, it's against the character.
He's long, and I can tell they both confused.
Right. So
it wouldn't be something that would be, it wouldn't be issued in my domains because I don't condone it.
Right. That's fantastic. Neither do we.
Yeah, I don't condone it.
And that's what we're trying to push into our.
I know he's
my girl or boy. I don't condone it.
Right. And that's what we're pushing in our community.
Right.
Because if we allow something and we say it's okay, I don't judge, that means we're allowing. And then if just so happens with our son, our daughter, our nephew, our niece, they happen to do it because we don't say anything, that causes confusion.
Not cutting you off, not necessarily. You know, if I saw a man right there, I wouldn't have nothing to say to him. You understand me? I would just, my son would know the demonstration of, where it's taking place. But it's not my judgment to judge both of them or whatever. Or for me to try to even explain to them what's going on. They got their mind made up. So I let them know I got time to put it together.
Exactly.
You know, that extra energy going somewhere else trying to save it. Brother, you don't want to do.
But that's what I'm explaining. Because no matter what, we can do everything we can in our absolutely everything we can. But they're going to come across, they're going to see this, and then that's what we got to explain it. Like, look, son, daughter, this is not what we believe in. This is not what we condone. That's what we're going into pushing the idea of it's not okay for everything and welcome everything. Because there has to be a balance.
But we brother, I done seen, because we rebel against God. Right. Until we get fully turn out to look at these curses the whole total different being. You understand me? So it's not so much as what you're giving us teaching. Right. Because every day, every second of the week or the hour, you're not there. So all you can do is read that scroll in the presence of them at that present time, and praying that mentorship sunk in or got through. Right. You know what I mean? Other than that, you know, like I said, my time is,
we're the only people that
at this particular age, my time is studiously working and trying to take care of people, provide.
I move like that.
You know what I mean? That's it.
So I'm going to pass some wisdom over to you that you can build up, because, you know, they're the fruit of your womb. So the fruit is only going to grow as you nourish it, as you give the water, the feed, all that. So Leviticus 11. So what's your, I'm curious, what's y'all's name?
Upside down. Because the people that are supposed to be governing it, being an example, they're not.
And
Darian and Savannah. And what about you?
So we're coming out here giving
Darian
up
Senior.
So you the
Darian Junior.
God showed
Savannah.
come back.
Savannah, Darian Senior, Darian Junior. Okay, all praise. Let's give it a round of applause. It's a beautiful thing to see the Most High's children come together in unity. And, you know, usually we see when we gather together, there's fighting, there's yelling, there's screaming, but that's what we want to see. People coming together, especially our nation, coming together for the good of things. Let's get that.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 7. And the swine, though he divide the hoof.
So the reason I go to this, I say, brother, you look like a healthy guy. And the things that we pass on, whether it's through what we say, it doesn't matter really what we say. They're going to follow what we do. So what we eat, it has to be according to the scriptures, because everything in terms of our diet is how we perform. What we eat is what we're going to be. So go ahead.
And the swine, though he divide the hoof.
Right.
And be cloven-footed.
Right.
Yet he cheweth not the cud.
So the swine is the pig. The pig is something, it has two main characteristics. It has cloven feet, like this, and it chews the cud. So it eats its food, brings it into its stomach. It's supposed to, just like the cow or the goat, it's supposed to regurgitate it and filter it from there and then bring it back. But it doesn't do that. It just, everything it sees, whether it's a dead animal or poop or anything like that, it eats. Go ahead.
Yeah, we don't eat pork.
Oh, hey, all phrases.
Yeah, we don't eat.
Yet he cheweth not the cud.
Let's go to verse 9.
Verse 9. Ye shall ye eat of all that are in the waters, whatsoever have fins and scales.
So anything that has fins and scales, hey, that's perfect. But I want to test your knowledge. Do catfish. Can we eat catfish?
I've seen it being ate, so I'm pretty sure it's fish.
It's got fins, but it doesn't have scales.
It doesn't have scales, true enough. It's a silk to it, but I don't know. That's something to think about.
Good. So from our research, we found that catfish is it's no good. Yeah. Because it doesn't have any scales.
Any bone, any solidity, period. Right. I got you.
So as long as it has those two criteria, fins and scales, it's
But I don't eat catfish anyway, so I'm more of an apple type guy. I catch my own food.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a fisherman. We stay on the lake. We live on the beach. So pretty much.
What about, I know there's a lot of crabs and shrimp.
Yeah, we seafood. And I know it's probably ain't good because it's mercury. Crabs eat bottom of mercury and everything else. Shrimp, same way. Right. Their bottom, they got lines in it, so it's contaminated. You know what I mean? Right. I do understand it.
So let's say God is like, the shrimp, it doesn't have any fins or scales. Do we eat it? Savannah and
we eat seafood. Period.
But should we eat it?
No, everything is not should be. If you know better,
right. So that's what we're going to do.
Right. When
train
you know
up the child
these
the way
things,
they go.
That's right. When you know these things, then you don't process the same.
Right. So now we got that knowledge. We got a little bit of more understanding. The shrimp, we got to stay away from. Catfish, stay away from. The dolphin, the shark, we stay away from. Go ahead.
Shellfish. Whatsoever have fins and scales in the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers, them shall ye eat.
Cotton. So this is a dietary law on how we can have the longest life. Let me get Deuteronomy. You know what? Yeah, 28:1. So this is the dietary law. I'm forgetting something.
It's all right.
15:4. Romans 15:4. So this is the dietary law that we have in order for us to deduct ourselves. Because I'm sure you've heard of generational curses. But in order for us to reverse those generational curses, for example, I can have something Actually, I can have nothing at all to pass on to my children. I can have no knowledge. I can have only debt to pass on to them. Or I can have wisdom to pass on to them. I can have an inheritance, a house. I can have a whole business, all established and built up to pass on to them.
Yeah, thinking that it happened overnight. Didn't. In it for the long haul flight. Committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite. I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite. They timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight. I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite.